And we continue with breaking news this morning. Crews are currently battling a massive wildfire in the Boise foothills. Take a look. This is a live shot from our chief photographer, Clint Richards. He's at the Federal Way overlook. It shows just how big this blaze is. It is now about 1,000 acres. We had been reporting 800 acres throughout the morning, but it is growing. This is going on east of Table Rock. 2 structures have been destroyed. That is the latest from BLM. Kelsey Anderson is live at Incident Command. Kelsey, what's the latest?
Yes, as you said, Brian, about 1,000 acres have burned so far. Behind me here is Harris Ranch. Now, the sun has come up a bit. We can see what's going on. I can't exactly see the fire line behind me anymore, but smoke is in the air. I'm going to bring in Boise Fire Chief Dennis Doan right now. We're talking about air support. Air support was just called in. What time are they expected to get here?
It's going to be a little bit before we can get them in the air, and they will be dipping here in the river, so we need floaters to watch out and then dropping on the fire.
All right, thanks so much. And drones, let's talk about that a little bit. Yeah. Have you seen any drones out here? Obviously, you do not want them in this area.
Yeah, thankfully we have not seen any, and we can't see them. If somebody flies a drone, we have to stop all aerial operations. So we will not be able to put helicopters in the air. So we need nobody to be flying drones in this area at all.
Okay, and people clogging up this area too. You need people to stay away from this area. Are there still road closures in place right now?
Yeah, as people are going to work, go to work, but try not to come in here at Harris Ranch or at Table Rock and clog up the roads. We've had lots of problems with that too.
Got it. And a couple structures burned. We know one is a house. The other we're not sure of at this point if it was a house, an outbuilding, what that was. We are standing in front of, we can't pan the camera over there right now, but a home with charred land all around it, some good defensible space, good work for your crews, obviously working on that. So we thank you guys so much for doing this. How many crews are out here right now?
Wow, I don't know. We have Boise Fire, Bureau of Land Management, Eagle, and Meridian Fire out here, and they've been working all night long since about 11 o'clock, working really hard to protect structures.
All right, thank you so much. Boise Fire Chief Dennis Doan. We'll send it back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Kelsey, for that live report. Now we are going to check in with Kelsey McFarland. She is in a different location near the fire. She's actually found viewers who had been watching this fire throughout the night. Kelsey.
Well, Brian, I'm near Warm Springs, and Warm Springs, you can see the hillside behind me is now completely burned. There was a barn in this spot behind me, and just up the hillside, I'll actually give you a look here. Just up the hillside, some homeowners and their family had to evacuate as their home has completely now burned to a crisp. It was a family of 5 with 3 kids inside, multiple dogs, and 3 cats. They found 3 of those 5 cats. Now, they say all that's left now is their chimney, and the rest is now completely burned to flames. They say they had some family heirlooms in there, and their grandfather actually built that home. And now they say that all they have now is their car, their cell phones, and of course their family. They say that they don't even know where they're going to stay tonight, but they do not have insurance. They do not have insurance, so they'll be working on where to stay and where they're going to be taking those kids tonight. And as the morning continues, I'll keep you updated on this family's condition. Live in Boise, Kelsey McFarland, KBY2 News.
All right, thank you, Kelsey, for that live report. Now for a look at how the weather is affecting firefighters. Here's Bob Anthony.
Thank you, Brian. Hopefully they can get a handle on that fire today and hopefully this morning, because humidity levels increase during the morning hours, and that allows that fire to lay down so it doesn't travel as fast. But later in the day, we'll have some heat that will be a factor in this fire. Also, the humidity levels will decrease. We saw humidity levels when this fire started about 18%. Then right about now, we have about 45% humidity. And then we'll see it drop back down into the teens later this afternoon with the heating of the day. The other factor is the winds. We had some thunderstorms that moved across southwestern Idaho. Here's our radar loop going back through the early morning hours. Thunderstorms, for the most part, have wound down, but they caused some gusty and erratic thunderstorm winds. We saw sustained winds of 6 to 25 miles per hour, even some gusts to 47 miles per hour out at the Boise airport. Right now, fairly quiet in the Boise area. Still some lingering light showers in the foothills. Brian, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bob. Well, many of you are sharing photos of this fire on social media. This is Ryan Merrill. He took this photo of the blaze from the Boise airport. Thank you for sharing this photo with us. Now, if you have photos of the fire, we would love to see them. Just post them on our KBOI2 Facebook page.